Hello friends, how are you all? Welcome to my channel, and today I want to share a short story with you. This story teaches us a lot about life, so make sure to watch until the end. Once upon a time, a bus full of passengers was traveling through a dense, remote forest. The weather was stormy. It was the rainy season, and suddenly the sky turned dark. Thunder roared, lightning flashed brightly, and heavy rain began to pour. The bus driver, realizing they were in a deserted area surrounded by a thick jungle, wanted to drive faster and get everyone to safety. But as the storm intensified, the passengers grew anxious. Every crack of lightning felt closer than the last, and a terrifying thought took hold in their minds. What if lightning struck the bus? They feared they would all die. The driver tried his best to speed through the forest, but the road seemed endless, and the storm only got worse. Finally, with no other option, he stopped the bus about 50 feet away from a tall tree. Gathering his courage, the driver stood up and addressed the panicked passengers. He said, "I believe someone in this bus is destined to die today, and because of that person, we are all in danger. To save the rest of us, we will do this. One by one, each of you will step out, touch that tree, and return. If the person destined to die touches the tree, they will not return, and the rest of us will be saved." The passengers were horrified by his words. Step out into the storm, touch the tree with lightning striking all around. It sounded like a death sentence. But they were desperate to survive. So reluctantly, one passenger volunteered to go first. Trembling with fear and thoughts of death, he stepped out into the rain. Every step felt like an eternity. When he finally reached the tree, he touched it with shaking hands and hurried back to the bus. To his relief, he was unharmed. One by one, each passenger followed the same process. With every person who returned safely, the mood in the bus lightened, but tension built up for the last remaining passenger. He was the only one left, and now all eyes were on him. Everyone began whispering and murmuring, blaming him for the situation. "It must be you," they said. "You're the reason we're all in danger." Their words made him feel even more terrified and isolated. The driver, losing patience, shoved him toward the door. "Go! Touch the tree and prove that you're not the one putting us all at risk," he barked. Shaking with fear, the man stepped into the storm. Every drop of rain felt like a reminder of death. He thought to himself, "Maybe I am the one destined to die today, but I don't want to die, I want to live." With great hesitation, he reached the tree, touched it, and braced himself for the worst. But nothing happened. He was alive. A wave of relief washed over him as he slowly made his way back to the bus. But just as he reached the door, something unbelievable happened. A deafening roar of thunder shook the sky, and a blinding flash of lightning struck the bus directly. In an instant, the bus burst into flames, and every single passenger inside perished. The man stood frozen in shock. Tears streamed down his face as he realized the truth. He was not the one bringing danger to the others. In fact, his presence had been protecting them all along. The moment he was sent away from the group, their fate was sealed. This story teaches us a profound lesson about perspective, judgment, and the unpredictability of life. Often, we are quick to blame others for our troubles, assuming that they are the cause of our hardships. Yet, the very person we point fingers at may be the one who holds the key to our safety or success. Like the passengers in the story, we sometimes fail to see the bigger picture, consumed by fear, frustration, or prejudice. Life is full of uncertainties, and it is shaped by fate and circumstances beyond our control. However, instead of judging or ostracizing others, we should cultivate empathy, patience, and understanding. What may seem like a burden or threat at first glance could turn out to be a blessing in disguise. Finally, the story reminds us to be mindful of how we treat others. especially during challenging times. Every individual plays a unique role in the journey of life, and sometimes the very people we underestimate or mistreat might be the ones saving us from unseen dangers. It is a call to look beyond appearances, trust in the flow of life, and treat everyone with respect and compassion. Friends, I hope you liked this story. If it touched your heart, don't forget to share it with others. Thank you for listening.